Hello, hello, hello. Count Sake here, back with another. Okay. I was about to say closers video, but this is not a closers video. This is actually a Unity graph theory thing. So yeah, I definitely know what I'm doing. Anyway, so this we are almost finished up. We're still making the instructions though, so I guess I might as well actually do a bit of work here. So first off, we actually don't have a way to load up the instructions, so that's a bit of a bummer, and I just realized that it's slightly not properly spaced. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start off by doing that. And there's nobody watching the stream, apparently. Okay. Not even myself. Okay. So I would really like to change this to a 25, maybe. Maybe that'll put it a little. Here's the thing. It looks. Okay, I'm gonna I think maybe I should lower the escape, the close button, and where's the exit program? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna lower this one just actually. Yeah, I can lower this one just a tiny bit, like maybe 5, like that. And there we go. We have a more decent spacing and whatnot. So now the thing is, we kind of need a way to actually, see the instructions. However, we have one little tiny issue. The thing is, we need to be able to show the instructions from the title screen and from the what is it called? What is it called? The graph scene, whatever. We basically need to be able to have it throughout all the scenes. However, we have one little problem. The thing is, we need to that would mean that we would need to actually have an instance such that we can summon it wherever. The thing is, we need a place to put it, and right now we kind of don't know where to put it. It's just kind of there. So what I'm going to have to do is do a bit of some coding. Actually, in fact, I'm probably going to have to go to my miscellaneous and go to my game manager over here. So in the game manager, we definitely need a reference to it from here. That is because, well, the prefab this thing needs to be somewhere where that can be accessed in all scenes. The game manager is, as of what I know, the only the only thing that actually stays between, the only class that actually stays between multiple between multiple scenes. So yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that. Let me make sure that I'm doing stuff. Okay. So yeah, here we go. This is the instructions UI prefab. So the thing is, we basically need to have some sort of function that lets us do that. So we're gonna have a public void view instructions, like view instructions. There we go. And well, yeah, this is the basic thing. What we need is a sort of like way to tell which scene we are in. Now, there's one little slight problem. There's one slight problem. We don't exactly have let's just say we don't exactly really have a place for it. However, here we have a canvas, which actually we could actually use the canvas. I'm a little curious. What happens if I put the instructions on the canvas rather than the player UI? Does anything break? No, it looks completely fine. Okay, that's perfect. We're going to keep it right there. And well, I am still not exactly done with the instructions, but I want to now check on something. I'm going to go ahead and save, go to my other scenes, and I'm going to load up the title scene, and we instead have a completely new canvas. All right, that is great now. So with that, we can actually, these are the, I'm just going to call it the overlay right there. So with that, we can actually use the canvas between scenes. That's actually pretty great. So, okay, we don't actually need to do that much. So all we just need to do is do instantiate. Okay, now here's the thing. We actually cannot just instantiate the instructions. If there is an already existing instructions UI, then there's going to be a bit of a problem here. We actually want to get rid of, we actually want to make sure that we can't just have infinite instructions, because that's actually not, okay, this is going to be close instructions. And this one is going to be more of a delete kind of thing. So we're actually going to have a private game object, which is the instructions game object. Instructions, I'm going to call it instruction OVA. This is going to be the instantiated instructions. There we go. So that way we can always have a reference to it. We don't really need to be able to set it, because all we can just say is instruct obj is equal to instantiate. We're going to use the instructions UI prefab, and all we need to do is just bring in the, well, this is actually going to be the I'm going to call it UI canvas instead. Actually, hold on a second. We want to change it to UI canvas. Or actually, no. We're going to call it the scene canvas. There we go. Hopefully I spelled scene right. Did I spell it right? I have a feeling I spelled it wrong. I don't know why. Well, if anything, we're going to take the scene canvas, and that's all we need to do. However, we need to make sure that if instruct object is not equal to null, we want to just return, because let's face it, we don't want a billion of them. Wait a second, this is in the wrong function. This is in the wrong function. What am I doing? It's supposed to be here. And for the close instructions, all we need to check is if instruct object is not equal to null. If it is equal to null, then we can just return. We don't really need to do anything. Might as well do these checks, because you never know. These are actually some pretty interesting stuff. Anyway, so what we need to do now is, rather than we can just do, wait, what am I doing? Sorry. Instruct object. If an instruct object is not equal to null, then otherwise we can do destroy. We can do a destroy instruct object. Now here's the thing: if we're loading a new complete, I guess. Well, actually, I don't think we need. If we're loading a new somehow. Actually, yeah, whatever. Okay, so that's literally kind of all it is. So this one, what this does is opens up the instructions menu, closes the instructions menu. Are you doing okay there, OBS? You look like you were dropping frames there. That doesn't sound good. Not at all. Anyway, are you doing? Yep, everything's fine now. So with that, let me go back to the graph scene and go ahead and bring up the instructions. Now, I don't actually have a prefab for the instructions yet. However, I will get to that. So first off, I would like to go into the little title up here. And we're actually going to add, or actually, let's just put it here. We're going to have a button. Actually, no. Actually, we could just keep the button. Take the button, get rid of the thing. Now I'm going to take the instructions, I'm going to copy this color right there, we're going to paste it there, and I want to get rid of those no navigation whatsoever, none. Okay, and with that, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, what am I trying to, what is it that I'm actually going to do? So this button is going to go to the top right like so. Wait, what? Okay, first off, we need to make sure it's actually the size we want it to be, then we can do that. Then of course, we just want to give it a panel, and obviously guess what? This panel is going to be called the panel. And guess what? It's going to be not black. I'm not sure if I want it to be black. If anything, do we want it to be white or black? White or black? White or black? I choose white. Okay, anyway. And in here we want this to be an X and of course Calibri because that's our font choice in this program. And we're going to increase the size of it. Maybe like 24. That seems about right. Anyway, so with that, this is going to be the close instructions button. So now this one is going to be rather simple. This one's going to be more simple. What we need to do is we grab our game manager and put that there, go to our game manager, and we want to do close instructions. Now it's rather simple, at least in my point of view it is, and well, yeah, we can now close the instructions. I guess I might as well show you what on earth I've been doing because, well, let's face it, you don't really know. So as you can see here, we actually have a scroll view, which is rather interesting. Now I don't know why this one is appearing. It's just there, kind of just there. Not sure if it might have anything to do with the text. Because if anything, I definitely do not want the. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to try and look at something here. Maybe there's something to do. So we have in here under the key info, we have the scroll view, and then we have the viewport, then the text. Now I have no idea why this text it's like that. Oh, could I have done that? Huh. Okay. I wonder if I could have done that the whole time. Huh. Oh, I could have done that the whole time. Okay, I'm smart. Okay. Because if I was completely honest with myself, I really did not like the fact that you could see that the bottom. Now, I also would like to say that this text probably also would like to, instead of doing a negative, I'll put it like a 0 or negative. Maybe I give it a 6 or a 10 that way. And there we go. We're going to do it like that. Hopefully it won't be that bad. Okay, so yeah, there we go. We can actually click the buttons here. Also, and then we can see all the properties and whatnot. Hold on a second. That didn't look right. There we go. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you can basically see all the controls of the stuff. Now, I'm not sure if I would like to actually make that a little bit faster because the fading in and fading out a little bit quicker. Maybe I should just for the sake of it because let's face it, you're probably just like hurry up with it already. And with that, I'm going to actually go ahead and decrease some of these times. When we do this one, we're going to instead have it to be half a second. So with that, let's go ahead and check and see if we can do that. Is it too slow? I have a feeling it's something, oh, we forgot to do this. Or actually, I'm not sure if that's the reason, but if anything, we're gonna go ahead and now put this back to 0.5. Set key info. Okay, then let's go, I guess I'll go ahead and check here. Space. It's rather interesting. I don't know. So yeah, you can basically see all everything. We can see everything about these instructions. So yeah, with that, we have lots of stuff to do. Yeah, excuse me. Anyway, what is it that I want to do next? If I'm completely honest, because there's actually quite a bit of stuff that you actually need to do. You can't just have the instructions on the controls. There actually needs to be some more stuff that probably can explain a bit of like the UI and what it actually does. Okay, so, and what are the different modes? It's kind of like you have to be able to explain what on earth everything is. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about the tab button. I guess I might as well show you how I do this. So over here, I actually did a bit of some modifications. As you can see, this is actually a key. The key information is no longer just a string. It actually is like some sort of text box. So I'm going to do a tab here, and well, I guess I might as well show you the script. What I did was you can now. I completely did not know about this. Is this even needed? Hold on a second. I guess you don't need it. Okay, I'll get rid of it then. So we have a text area here. So you can actually change a string into being a text area. Now this text area it's basically amount of lines or something. I know this one has the amount of lines. I'm not sure what this first one is very well. Maybe you'll see. The minimum lines. Okay, so we have the minimum lines that you can see, and this is the maximum before you see a scroll bar. So yeah, that's how that works. And well, here I do have a bit of a like some sort of key way to do it. So here I have tab key, and well, in all modes, what happens is it switches. If I do it like this, if you press tab, pressing the tab key, pressing this key will switch between the different modes. View, edit, and solve. Now, there's also another function, but specifically for edit mode, you have one function, which is shift plus tab, which I believe I should have in the left shift. Oh my gosh, I don't actually have it here. Oh my gosh. In edit mode, if we do shift tab, shift plus tab, oh my gosh, why? Stop dropping frames, please, no, stop. Stop this at once, stop, no. Please be alive. Are you alive? Is my internet is OBS alive? I think it is. Okay, so yeah, shift plus tab. Oh, are you okay? Yeah, I get it. Okay, well, so yeah, that happened. We have shift plus tab. This one is switches between build and edit in edit mode. I guess I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll go back to the tab and just copy paste it because it's the exact same thing. Okay, never mind. This is shift plus tab, and it does that. So yeah, with that, what we have to do now is we're going to go back to our keyboard over here and go to the second, or not the second row, the fourth row right here. All right, no, wait, no, I'm stupid. What am I talking about? It has to be the row, yeah, the row here. I'm going to call this tab. Well, technically that's not all we have to do. We actually have to go back up here, and then we have to adjust the size by making this a 64, then actually making this say tab. And then of course we need to subtract this by, is 64? No, 64 is way too much. I'm guessing 48. There we go. And then we can delete the old one. And with that, we actually go down to the bottom here and we place in our tab. And now we can show the key info and it will be able to explain the stuff. So there you go. That's actually how I did this. And yeah, I'm very glad that I used scriptable objects for one. Actually, you got to use scriptable objects because I love scriptable objects. They're amazing. Anyway, so yeah, with that, let's go ahead and do some stuff. So let's go ahead and save. Now there is a bit of something that I probably should do. So under this thing, under the I wonder if I should do the controls. Wonder if I should. Oh wait, this sounds like an interesting idea. Under the label, I wonder if I can have something like what is it called? Not texting. Should I use a drop down? I guess I could. A drop down sounds interesting. Though I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it. So we have a drop down here. And well, we also have our label, which our label is not going to look like this. It is going to be completely regular. And we want it to be centered right in the middle, smack down in the center, like that. We also have an arrow. The arrow doesn't look too bad. I can live with that one. But then we actually kind of want to change our ugly UI here. So we're going to change this to none. And well, I'm going to add a panel to this, which is going to be the outline, obviously. And we, of course, actually, no, we don't want to use the background. We want to use the panel. If I could spell it right. Use the panel. I could make it black. Should I make it black? I don't know. I don't know if I should make it black. If anything, the template, what's this template? What is this? Oh no, it's hideous. Okay, great. Looks like I probably need to put this up here. So yeah, under the drop down, we have several things. For one, we're probably going to have the controls. So yeah, that's something we're going to need to do. And the text, we're definitely going to probably need to increase the size. How do we do that? Keep it at 30, no, not 32, maybe 30, 32, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 36 seems fine. Now, for the drop down, this is what we have to do. For I don't know what this template means, but if anything, it looks freaking ugly, so I'm going to definitely have to change this out. I'm going to add a panel, which is obviously going to be the outline. And no, it's going to be the good old panel. Good old friend, going to make it black and whatnot. We also would like to have we have a viewport, Oh, that's interesting. We have a viewport content and an item. Now this item looks really ugly, so we're gonna have to change some stuff. The label one, we have to change it to Calibri. Two, would like to. Okay, I think maybe the font size is fine. I wonder if I should make this a little bit larger because if I'm completely honest with you, it looks rather tiny. This item looks rather freaking tiny. Oh my gosh, no, it has automatic. No, no, get rid of it. No, we do not want any of this. What is this? This, no, we do not want any navigation whatsoever. None. Get rid of it. Anyway, so yeah. So, how do we actually make it look good? Now, I'm curious if I can make this a little bit larger because I have to admit it looks a little too big. It looks a little too big for me. I want to make the height a little larger. I could leave it like that, but the check mark, I'm not sure if I like this check mark. Let's see if I have something. Can I use something like maybe I can use filled circle. Looks rather large if you ask me, maybe 10 by 10. And well, I could just make it black. Maybe 5 by 5 actually. It looks I think it looks better. And well, I want to actually, of course, give it a panel. Not that kind of panel. We're going to give it our old panel because of course we are. Give it that. Now I'm not sure if I want to use black because I have to admit I'm kind of using the black a bit too much. I'm gonna kind of want a white and then the viewport. This viewport, it's nothing. Okay, so the template changes to a more gray, dark kind of gray. I'm gonna go with a darker kind of gray. And with that, I think that looks fine. Now with the drop down, back to our good old drop down. This one, we also have actually, I'm gonna change to be controls modes introduction. I guess we could start like that. Controls modes. Then we have view mode. Actually, I guess I'll do like view mode, edit mode, then solve mode. I guess I also could do like saving, loading, saving, and loading. saving and loading graphs, which that one could go or could actually go more on. Maybe we could make this like a bit of a book kind of thing. There's going to be quite a bit of options. I kind of want to see. Okay, let's see what this looks like. So if you do like this, you can barely read it, but I'm very certain that you can probably see it better in the build. So I'm going to go ahead and build it. It's going to probably not do too much, but you can go ahead and do that. I don't want to listen to some music or something. I'm kind of bored. I'd like to do that. I mean, I could do it if I wanted to. So yeah, we have a crafty 3D shortest path solver, and we have our amazing looking wave. And well, here's our instructions. We can now, okay, oh, it actually looks pretty good. We can change to, why is it, okay, okay, that's not good. That is definitely not good. Okay, so we now need to fix whatever that was. Okay, maybe it's the outline. The outline should probably only go up to there. What? Where is this outline? That was a very interesting outline, if you ask me. So then we also have this outline. Now the outline should not be a raycast target. That's actually something probably rather important. They should not be raycast targets unless they are on the buttons. Now, of course, I kind of would most likely have to edit the scroll bar again, which is something I'm not really exactly looking forward to because I kind of have to copy paste every single, well, not every single thing, but I have to do a bit of copy and pasting. So, all right, let me go back to the scroll bar and copy paste everything. I'm gonna paste that. We also want to make sure to get rid of that ugly UI. I also want to copy the highlight color. Go over to a scroll bar and paste the highlight color. I said paste the highlight color. Go back to this. We're going to copy it and we're going to paste it. Paste it. Okay. I should probably actually learn how to make these scroll bars and whatever and whatnot. Does it have, oh, it only has one. Okay, whatever. So, oh, it has a scroll rectangle. It does not have any horizontal whatsoever. I guess I can do that with this thing. I mean, this one actually does not use any of the, I do not plan to have it use a horizontal, so I guess I could go ahead and delete it. Set it to none, that way it's not like missing. And hopefully I didn't just destroy everything. Okay, so with that, we have our sliding area, which we then have the, okay, hold on a second. I'm just realizing something. This guy does not look very good. I'm gonna go over here, go into the scroll view, yeah. And the spacing, we want to just, maybe not a 0. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Anyway, with that, I would like to say that there's quite a bit of stuff that I actually have to explain. There's the introduction. For one, I have the introduction, the controls, the basic UI, the view mode, edit mode, solve mode, and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, there's quite a bit of things that you need to be able to change as well. Let's just say it. This program is probably not the easiest to explain, as there are a lot of elements to it. For one, you have like settings, you have saving, then you also have you have to learn my controls and whatnot. And the hardest part, that will probably the most difficult one to explain, is actually probably the command prompt. But hopefully I'll be able to explain it. And yeah, each of these are going to have their very own specific UI. You heard that right. All of it is going to have its own UI. Literally. I have to make a UI for every one of these. I've only finished the UI for the controls, and well, yeah, let's just say it's going to take a while. However, we actually do need to do a bit of coding, and well, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and create a new folder. This one is going to be the instructions. So I'll go ahead and take some of this stuff and put it into the instructions. If you're wondering what Z does, I forgot to actually add some sort of function that is a substitute for the right click. So yeah, anyway, I'll go ahead and go to the make a C# script. This one is going to say, what this is going to do is it's going to say, what is it going to do? The instructions. I don't think I need to make it a manager, but if anything, I definitely just need instructions. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all this. I don't believe I'll be needing much, but I probably will be using Unity engine.ui like that. And well, we're going to need a public array of game object, or more specifically, yeah, I think game object actually. Game object array, and this is going to be the, not really game objects, it's going to be the pages. I call them pages because, well, it's kind of like a booklet. It's almost kind of like a book in a sense. But yeah, so we have the instructions, and well, there's quite a bit of stuff that we need to do. So one, we also need to have a public, what is it going to be called? Or what is this called? A drop down, right? Drop down, and this is going to be the select page. We're going to call it that. And well, under that, we need to do we're going to also need to have a public void. This one is going to be I'll call it page drop down. There we go. Probably better if we do that. And then we have a public void, and this one will be called select page. And well, what we need to do here is take an integer. This one is going to be the page number. So with that, the page number is literally just going to be the drop down. So yeah, we pass in the drop down, and all we need to do is we're going to do a for loop int I, for int I equals to 0, while I is less than pages dot length. We want to do I plus plus, and well, first off, we want to say if I is equal to the page number, then we want to do and we kind of want to do this. um, page drop down. What is it? What am I talking about? Wait, whoa. I'm doing a bunch of stuff that I'm kind of confusing myself. Okay, we do pages I dot, okay, this one page and this page number dot set active to true. True, there we go. Otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and otherwise we're just going to go ahead and then we can just do a continue. Otherwise, we can just do pages I dot set active to false. There we go. So that's actually rather simple. However, let's face it, we kind of don't have that. We don't have the UI to actually be able to. We don't actually have everything in this case. We actually still have quite a bit to add before we can actually do stuff. So under our drop down, actually under the instructions, let's go ahead and add this. We're going to add the instructions, and the drop down is going to be the pages. Whoops. Drop down is going to be right here. Make sure that my mic is not muted. Okay, it's not muted. And then under our pages, well, we kind of don't have any right now. And well, yeah, that's a bit of an issue, but we're going to go ahead and go back to our drop down. And we want to do on value change, get the instructions, and call the function instructions select page. Now, yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff that we need to do, as I keep saying. So we have controls, we have well, it's quite a lot, yeah. So I guess I might as well go ahead and by default, we're going to go ahead and set this one to be, yeah, gone. Anyway, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and kind of copy it. However, not exactly, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm also going to be deleting a lot of this. I'm going to go over I'm going to go ahead and also make it visible again, as we are going to call this the introduction. Yeah, this is this is gonna take a while. Oh boy. Well, this is and guess what? It's a bunch of, you guessed it, UI. I have to do a bunch of UI today. And well, you kind of know, I think from the last episode or the last part, you kind of know how I feel about doing UI. Yeah, I'm not feeling. Okay, anyway, we have 0. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, what am I doing? That's too late. Anyway, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's exactly 10. That's rather interesting. So we're going to take our introduction, put it there. Then we add the controls, and we're going to put it right there. In the wrong element. We're going to go ahead and just kind of remove that because, well, let's face it, that's not exactly what we want to do. And well, because I might as well do it, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this a bunch of times. So 8, and then we have 9. We have, wait, no, I think that's enough. We're going to go ahead and take all of these and put it directly under controls because, well, yeah, cool stuff. So yeah, there we go, the basic UI. Then next is the view mode. Okay, view mode, edit mode, solve mode. What is next? Saving, loading, and deleting graphs. Saving, loading, and deleting graphs. All right, what's next? And we have the menu. Actually, hold on a second. That should probably go before. So I'm going to go ahead and just yeah, that's probably, the menu should probably go before the saving and loading graphs. So I'm going to put the menu there, probably put the settings there. Maybe the settings should be up a little higher. I'm not sure. Nah, I'm not gonna do it yet. I think a menu in the, actually, menu, I guess then it could be like that. Yeah, that looks about right. Maybe the settings up here. And well, yeah, the command prompt is definitely the most complicated one. And that means I have to go ahead and go put this down. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, okay, what did I just change it? What did I just change? Okay, under that is menu, view mode. Then we have saving, then we have the settings. Probably should make the settings, maybe the settings should go right after the, I'll put it right after solve mode, okay. Here we go, settings. And lastly, of course, after doing that, we have the command prompt. Yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff. Now I'm also going to have to probably take some images, some pictures, like on my camera, not on my camera. Take on screen, or what is it called? Capture images on my directly up from my laptop screen, because guess what? We have to deal with some UI, and well, sometimes you need to actually have pictures of UI to actually explain it. So yeah, so there's quite a bit that we need to do, but of course, the first, hold on a second. Okay, I don't think it needs to have the outline. Does it need to have the outline? Um, I'm just gonna add a panel right here, get rid of the raycast target before I forget about it, then make it completely white and visible. Then we're also gonna change that to be a panel. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that right now before I forget. There we go. And of course, we now have to go back to the instructions and put everything there. So after the controls, we have the basic UI, the menu. Okay, I just completely missed, but okay, the menu. I'm going to go ahead and lock that so we don't accidentally click something else. View mode, edit mode, solve mode, settings, saving and loading, and yeah, that's a rather long name. And lastly, the command prompt. Oh my gosh. So yeah, let's go ahead. I guess I might as well go ahead and test it out right now. So first off, I'm going to choose the introduction. So yeah, I go ahead. It basically does work. I can go ahead and select anything. Now this thing needs to scroll down a little quicker, if you ask me. So let me go ahead and go back to that. Let me find it. No, I don't want to. Okay, under the label, drop down, template, Wait, is it the template that's the one? Yeah, it's the one. I'm going to change this to like a 20. Okay, let's see if it works. It works out. So, yeah, there's a lot of instructions. Now I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna actually also have to hide all these stuff because, well, the introduction is the basic one. So under this, I'm first going to want to make some text. I'm gonna make it black and cleave irregular because, as I keep on saying, otherwise it just looks absolutely ugly. So and we're going to also want to increase the font size. Now there's actually probably something that I probably would like to include, and that is actually a scroll bar kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and add a scroll bar, not a scroll bar, not that. I'm going to add a, well actually maybe a scroll bar. Actually, no, not a, okay. What am I looking for? Wait, what am I looking for? Oh no, scroll view, that's what I wanted to look for. A scroll view, because, well, let's face it, there's quite a bit of stuff that we need to get rid of. And, well, we don't want to exactly have any stuff here. And we're going to go ahead and expand this out to the entire thing. And there's also the fact that, for some odd reason, this stuff is not completely zero. We don't want any horizontal at all. None whatsoever, so get rid of that. Oh no, it has automatic. Oh no. I just completely freak out when I just see stuff. Okay, anyway. Gosh. I'm so much UI stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's UI. Okay, OBS Y, OBS, please, please, OBS, please. OBS, no, stop, please, OBS, OBS, please. You mind? Hello there. Hello. Go back up. Yeah, there we go. Much better. I think you're alive. Yeah, you look alive. Look alive there, soldier. Got work to do. Anyway, we're gonna get rid of this. Just nothing at all. All right. No, stop. Stop. OBS. Survive. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now what is it that we need to do? First off, I'm going to go ahead and bring down this thing here. I'm going to get rid of this absolutely trash UI thing. Take a panel, put that, okay, yeah, it's there. Change it to be completely black and add a panel. There we go, much better. However, of course, we still have some work to do. So let's get down to business and defeat UI. No, I'm kidding. And of course, we're going to want to do that, put that all the way up, change this to a panel. But what is going on? Now we have a viewport, and of course we have the content. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. That thing. That thing. We're going to put a text here because, well, guess what? Text. And of course, we want to obviously have a content size filter. Now the vertical fit is I believe the preferred size. We're going to obviously make this Calibri regular. And we want to add some text. I'll make this black. And survive OBS. Please stop. You dropped 3% of your frames. Jeez. So first off, I would like to probably say, just probably. Now this one, we're probably gonna definitely want to increase this one, not that one, this one. There you go. And this one is going to, I'm just gonna put a hello right there. So that way I can increase the size. Maybe like 30 looks fine. 30 is a bit too big. No, not 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 24. Welcome to Graph 3D. Is OBS live? Is OBS live? Oh my gosh, it's live. Yes. Okay. OBS is live. Okay, anyway, so OBS is alive. Okay, finally. So this program is designed to help you create your own graph and solve graph in 3D space and solve for the shortest path between any two vertices on the graph. There we go. So this is the basic summary. This is going to be a summary. Yeah, there we go. Welcome to Graph 3D, shortest path. So welcome to Graph 3D, shortest path solver. Summary. This program is designed to help you create Now, get started on the click on the to learn more about how this program works. Okay, yeah, actually, to learn more about how this program works, click the drop down near the top right of the screen. From there, not for there, from there, you can select a topic you'd like to know. So I'm just going to go ahead and list them up here. So the first one is the pages. So we have the introduction, controls, of course, basic UI, for menu, 5, view mode, and we have the 60 edit mode. Next, okay, stop. Edit mode. Next up, solve mode. And of course, 8 is the settings. 9 is the saving, loading, and deleting graphs. Yeah, for the most part, I'm probably gonna definitely do this off most of the UI off camera because let's face it, this is probably not very fun to watch. At least for me, it's not very enjoyable. I am not a very big fan of making UI. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Actually, why did I put colons at the end of this? I probably should not have. Probably just. Now, I'm a bit lucky here. I actually don't need to have a. I actually don't need to have any sort of. Well, let's say it. I don't really exactly need to have for the introduction. List. Okay, I maybe here. Here is a list. Okay. I'm guessing I'm going to also put my name as, I'm just going to probably put my name as Count Sake because that is my internet presence name because, well, for those of you who do know me in real life, please do not actually reveal my name. I actually prefer that I remain anonymous. So I'm going to go anonymous. So this is my internet presence name. I'm Count Sake. I technically could just go with Sake, but I guess I might as well go with my YouTube name, whatever. Here's a list of all the features present. Here's a list of features that can be found in. That can be found. Okay, there we go. We have one. We have a 3D graph creator. Two. Okay, I'm gonna go and reference my playlist here because I actually did leave a description. That was rather interesting, I guess. Well, maybe it's not interesting, but whatever. Who cares? Only I do. On the graph using okay, up now I still cannot actually Dijkstra's algorithm, a shortest path solver. Here we have 3, just animated, organized, and simple UI for 3 graph save slots, and lastly a command prompt. I guess I can say a built-in command prompt. I guess I might as well also link my YouTube because youtube.com/c/countsake because why not? I've what do I call myself? What do I call myself? The developers note. Thank you so much for downloading this program. Um, I spent a lot of. Okay, well, I guess this one would be more like a backstory kind of thing if I was to explain it. Okay, my eye is twitching. Okay, here we have. Thank you so much for downloading for downloading this program. I am grateful that thank you so much for downloading this program. Really appreciate what you have done. It's a bit. I have to admit, it's probably. You'd like to support me at current. I do not have. All I would ask is that you at least check out my YouTube channel. Count sake. I'm gonna put it right here, youtube.com/c/count sake, not sackle sake. Let me do that. Sake. Other than that, I should probably mention that the creation of this program was mostly live streamed and is viewable on the channel. So once again, thank you. So once again, thanks, and hope you enjoy the program. And of course, I probably should link up the I'll go ahead and oh wait, I forgot. It's in the description of my it's in here, it's in my description. I can go ahead and copy it. And of course, lastly, copy paste. And with that, okay, quite a lot of stuff in this. Oh gosh, okay. All right, with that, yeah, okay. I'm not sure if I should probably rename a lot of these live streams to Making Graph 3D Shortest Path Solver, as it is the name of the program. I believe that's kind of the best thing I can come up with, but if anything, that's most likely what I'm going to be calling this program, so I think I might as well actually call it that, Graph 3D Shortest Path Solver. Anyway, I probably should increase the scroll sensitivity quite a bit to maybe 25 because, yeah, these, I'm not sure. For me, the scrolling is a bit slow, but there we go. It's much better. So yeah, I'm going to also leave a little image here. So I guess I'll go ahead and kind of go to not just the sprites, but go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead, not just also go and make another folder. This one's going to be the images. And well, I guess I can go ahead and take our sprites and put it down there. And here, just I'm gonna put another folder and I'm just call it other. And well, guess what? I'm definitely going to have a reference to my own. Come on, stop clicking and dragging on the thing. There we put it back to the normal size I like. Anyway, gonna go here to my YouTube. Others, what is the images? That's not the one. Oh, I guess I could put this one here. Now, I guess I could put this here, as it is something that I probably would like to. I wonder if I can make this sprite. Cancel, okay. I guess yeah, I'll just put it there, and then there's also the, not that, the, where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. The third icon transfer, there you go. And of course we can change this to a sprite and apply, there we go. And just under, and we're gonna go ahead and put, I'm gonna go ahead and put that into this thing. Scroll view, then we have to just put it under the content. We're gonna go ahead and just parent it. So yeah, this thing, content. Now I'm gonna probably feel a little odd about where this is. I probably definitely am going to want to increase the size by quite a bit because let's face it, it's rather small. But yeah, there we go. We're gonna put it, and it's on the other side. Why? Okay. I'm just going to take an image and then put it there. All right, there you go. I'm gonna make it a little bigger because, well, you can never be too sure. Here we go. Now it's safe. Kind of just make it a little tiny smaller. Over. Go ahead and also kind of just not rotate it like that. Just not like that. Just a bit to the side. Just a tiny bit like there. And I'm gonna put it right here. Then of course we also have my good old. I take an image. Now here's the thing, it's kind of squashed. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and just create a panel and see what its dimensions are, and then, never mind, I can't do that. Okay, well. Might as well, yeah, I mean, I might as well put my signature in here because after all, it feels like something that's just appropriate. Can I not do that? Okay, fine. I guess I just have to just have to go ahead and give it a guess. bit bigger than 200, 205, I guess. Height, maybe 100 is what it was. Yeah, it looks like it would be 100 or something. I guess, yeah, there you go. Gonna take our image. And well, I kind of can't see it right now, but I'm gonna go, hold on a second. I just realized this has a scroll bar. And of course, I guess I could put it like right there. Now it kind of might look a little ugly because it doesn't exactly have a, but I'll go ahead and try and make it look a little bit nicer by adding a little panel right there. And yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, just to make it look a little better. So yeah, there we go. We have a little image, got my little signature. Now, never mind. I don't want my signature there. I'm just gonna put. I don't want that signature there. That one is more specific. Or do I want the signature there? Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna have to go digging out of that one out of the trash can. Store that thing, and there we go. It's back. I mean, I might as well put my signature. It is my my online signature. It's and yes, this is actually probably the first time you'll ever see it. This is probably the first time you've ever seen it, but yeah, this is basically, if you ever see emails, well, this is my signature. Now, actually, how you're going to know it's me, well, just kind of look at one, it has to look exactly like this. Two, it kind of just, well, it's going to be difficult. How do I mean, for the most part, yeah, you just have to know stuff. Yeah, it's something. Anyway, at least, well, yeah, I don't know what else to say. So with that, we finally finished the introduction, but I do actually admit that I would like to take the scroll view. I'm going to take the scroll view and actually put the scroll bar vertical back to the top. All right, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it and put it to the basic UI. However, all the content that's there, we kind of want to get rid of it because, well, yeah. Now the basic UI is going to require a bit of something. It's going to require a bit more than, well, let's just say it. It's going to require more than just text. But there is still going to obviously be some text. So yeah, under the basic UI, I guess we can go ahead and make that invisible. And under the basic UI, what we can say is, in our content, we can do this. So the image below to look at the different parts of the UI. Now I'm gonna have to take a picture here because, well, duh. Okay. I guess I might as well. Because the instruction, I guess I might as well do it now. And under my prefabs, I'm gonna go ahead and drag my instructions. Now, I'm a little bit afraid because if I open this, please tell me that everything is still here. Yep, everything is. All right, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this from the instance and go to my game manager. And well, yeah. We go ahead and do it, get the instructions over there. Scene canvas. Wait a minute, the scene canvas is empty. Wait, is it still able to fade in? Oh no, it didn't fade in. That's okay, so that's rather interesting. The canvas back there. So yeah, now we can play the fade in. Now that means I probably have to go back to the title page and put it there as well. So take a canvas, do that. And with that, let's go ahead and actually hook up the instructions button to do what it needs to do. So over here, take our game manager and go to our game manager and view the instructions. I'm going to save, and I'm going to go back to not the title page. We're going to go back to our graph scene. Go to our canvas again. Clear UI menu. Then we have the pause menu. And of course, we have the instructions, which we have to take our game manager, do that, game manager, and we have the, where is it? View instructions. I'm going to go ahead and save and load up a build of, yeah, because let's face it, not much to it. Okay. Oops. Okay, there we go. Play it. And let's go ahead and see how it looks. We have some cool stuff. And it did nothing. Great. Okay. I probably should have tested it here. And why did it? Right. Okay, because the prefab is not actually assigned here. So I'm going to go ahead and take that and see if it works now. So take our instructions, covers up everything, and the button doesn't do anything. Great. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, okay, so let me go ahead and open up the prefab. Now, here's my little predicament that I accidentally failed to realize. Over at the close instructions button, well, we don't actually have access to the good old, we don't actually have access to our good old friend called the, what are these? Okay. We don't actually have access to our good old friend, the close instructions button. So what we actually need to do instead is instead of doing the game manager, we actually the game manager close instructions. Well, the close instructions is actually rather basic. I guess it would actually just be easier to do this. Public void what is it? Yeah, close instructions. I guess that means I don't exactly need and then of course we want to set instruct object equal to null. I completely forgot about that. We need to do that, otherwise it's probably just going to say, hey, where the heck is this thing? So under this we have close instructions. All we need to do is do game manager.script. Never mind. Okay, so Looks like I somehow managed to do it. Public void, a public static game manager script void awake. Somehow managed to do this without. That's interesting. So I'll go ahead and say script is equal to this. There we go. Now we have to do game manager.script.close instructions like that. Now, I might not exactly know what that means, but if anything, at least we can actually get rid of the issue. Go into our instructions and we can find the close instructions. But luckily, I'm very certain that it will know what it means when we do this. Here we go. We can load up the instructions. We have the controls, we have the introduction. Look at everything. Yeah, there we go. So with that, I can probably go back to the scene and say that most likely it works. So I'll go ahead and build and see hopefully it'll work in the build, otherwise then they're gonna have a serious problem. Right, build. Unity making us graph theory shortest path solver. We have instructions, and there we go, we have instructions. Introduction, basic UI, view the different stuff, escape key, tab key, W. I completely forgot to type key under a lot of stuff here. Well, that's something I have to fix. Left mouse button. Basic UI, the menu and whatnot. We can do this again, and of course we can start. And well, we can actually go over here, and then we can load up the instructions. Here we go. Perfect. Here we go. Close out all the instructions. Yeah, this program looks really cool if you ask me. If you ask me, just ask if you're asking me. I think it looks cool. It also even have its own keystrokes, so yeah, you know it's actually really pretty cool. All right, so I'll go ahead and exit the program. And with that, I'm going to go back to the scenes and go to our graph scene. Well, because I'm going to go ahead and do some editing. Now, I'm going to go over here. Okay, you know what? I need to build. Because for the most part, a lot of the stuff that I need to do now is actually just related to the getting images, completing UI, doing a lot of text. There's not really going to be any coding, so it's actually probably going to be rather boring for a lot of people. So, yeah. How you doing, OBS? Look like you're doing fine if you ask me. And of course, being able to click is actually rather interesting. But of course, there is something that I probably should. And well, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the command block. What I don't know is that I need to type in cmd list and list all the commands. And well, I actually have a funny little notification here. There is a function that I know there's a function. There you go, notify. And well, this one is going to say, this is a notification. And well, I'm going to put it for 100 seconds. What? Oh, do I also need to put, what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what? That doesn't sound right. Let me go ahead and check my code here. My command prompt is confusing me. I don't even remember how to do this. All right, where is it? Open command prompt, notify, there we go. Text and time. Syntax is not a valid float. Hold on a second. That's a little odd. That should, if I'm not, that looks like it should work. Quotes? That's not a valid float. What? What? Okay, something is wrong. String is float. Now, what happened here? Because that is a rather strange issue if that doesn't work. um, The decimal count is greater than 1 if digit is equal to false. Hold on a second. Wait. Did I put a space? Ah, right. Okay. Okay, that's, did I note that in the commands list? Let me go ahead and check. CMD list. Leave no spaces between parameters. Okay, yep. There we go. Notification. And we'll go ahead and try notify. Do it like that. This is a notification. We'll do it like that. And we'll do it for 100 seconds. This is a notification. And I'm going to go ahead and do it like this. And I'm going to go ahead and print a screen. And I'll go ahead and actually exit the game, exit the program. And of course, I probably should go ahead and get that screenshot and do stuff with it. What I mean by stuff, I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah, I guess I might as well show you. Here you go. Just a nice little picture. And of course, now you can see my OBS. Well, I will have to say, though, for as much as we got done in this video, which is probably not a lot, and it's definitely not one of my longer kind of videos, it's definitely, I have to say this, that I don't really have much else to do in this video. Yeah, for the most part, the rest of it is actually just going to be fixing up UI and finishing the notifications. And well, I'm not sure if I will actually be back for another episode, if I'm completely honest, if I finish. I'm not sure if I should do a little bug hunting, like something like that. I'm not sure. And then again, who knows? Yeah, it's definitely something that I'm definitely really proud to have actually almost finished this. Oh yeah, I still need to make the splash. That's actually something I need to do. I'll go ahead and do it right now. Why not? I'll go ahead and go to, yeah, I'll go in GIMP. GIMP. And well, I'll go ahead and create a new 19 by 20 like that. And well, I'll keep the background a little bit dark like so. And of course, I'm gonna want to go ahead and make this image to be my YouTube signature. We also have my, where is it? If you can find it, YouTube pictures. And there we go. I probably should get my official right here just so I can see it. Well, the background should obviously be at the back. And well, here's one thing. I've definitely, excuse me, I'm going to pick color on this, Control. And there we go. Now we have a little bit of a background there. I can actually delete this one. How do I delete this? Delete layer. There we go. And, okay, I can't just do that. I would keep my signature. Actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and just make it a white background instead. Make the background white. Make it completely white. Sorry, you. I'm gonna delete you and bring back my transparent icon. So yeah, I'm gonna put it right there, actually on top. And the signature, well, we kind of need to scale it down a bit. Also, you're a little large, so I'm gonna go ahead and scale you down. So we're gonna go ahead and go with 750. Oh, okay. What happened? I just zoomed in so much. I want it to be around the center, yes. 750. Stop. Okay. Why is it not centered? No, put it back. Okay. Oh my gosh, why are you like that? Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and put it like right. Come on. Please. This is all I ask. There we go. And of course, we need to do the same exact thing. Why is it? Okay. There we go. Now we can go ahead and do the same exact thing for you. So we just make it a lot smaller. And we can go ahead and just move it. Not you. Talking about you, put you in the corner. Now, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to go and use Calibri because I like Calibri better than that. I'm going to make the color black. Make it like 100 and let's just see. Hello. Okay. Program by count say. There we go. Developed by count sake. There we go. I guess we could do that. And why not? We can go ahead and actually also put my YouTube link down at the bottom or something. YouTube.com/can't save because why not? Anyway, with that, we'll just no stop. Stop. Okay, please, please. Why are you like this? Okay. How do I center this? That's the thing. That's something I don't like about GIMP. There's not really a way to actually like center things. Kind of just have to eyeball it and then hope for the best. At least as far as as far as I know how to use GIMP, I don't actually know like how to actually keep it. Never mind. I actually don't want to put my YouTube here. I think I think I would get rid of it. I guess. Oh yeah, I can also have a loading. I can also have a loading kind of screen thing. So I'll go ahead and this is why I really would like it to have this GIMP, please. I would like to have something such that you could actually center it without having to, eyeball it, a snap kind of thing. I guess I could go ahead and actually I'll just put this in my YouTube. I'll just put it here. Okay, anyway. This one is going to say, this one I'm going to call it splash screen. Actually, never mind. I'm going to go ahead and go to my Unity folder, projects. Now I'm going to call it a random folder. Splash screen.png, like that. I don't believe we need any of those, but we're going to go ahead and do it like that. And I'm just going to discard all the changes. With that, I'm going to also go back here, go to my other. And I should find it here. There we go. we have a splash screen. Now, we have to go back. We're going to go back over to some stuff. Should probably put that here about the notes about what to do next. It'll be splash screen like that. So yeah, I would say there are bound to actually have some sort of like bugs that I just don't know how to even fix, but whatever. No, what am I saying? Not whatever. It's more of I'm not sure how to respond to that. I wonder if I should do the splash screen in the last episode, to be honest. Just found a very interesting way to move. Okay. I'm not sure if I should end things off here because like I'll be honest, most of the rest of the stuff is actually just going to be UI kinds of stuff. And I really think that yeah, the splash screen should probably be the last thing that I do. It's just like I just think of it as a nice little note to end off. And well, I really don't want to like end up, you know, just disappearing. I will have some time to work on this, don't worry. I'll go ahead and I guess I'll go ahead and save and well, yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Program has really definitely come far and well, it's interesting to say how much things have started, how far things have come from when we started. I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and well, I'm not really going to play it, but I'll go ahead and show you what it was like. Starting off, I'm going to mute because I don't want to accidentally play it. And well, I'll go ahead and show you. Here is how it all started. This is what it looked like. This is exactly what it looked like when we started off this program. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was actually playing. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Believe it or not, yeah, it's been, oh my gosh, it's been like 2 months. Or no, not 2 months. Well, whatever. It's going to be 3. It's still like about 2 months and a few days. But whatever. This is what it looked like. Wow. It's amazing to see. It's amazing to actually see how far I've come. And well, yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff. You can see you have like 20 episodes, and well, we have the 21st one right now. Well, yeah, I guess just quite a bit of nostalgia you got there. I'll go ahead and show you the program because the next time you're actually going to go ahead and see it when it's most likely more or less completed. So yeah, go ahead and view up our little thing. So here we have the instructions, which is something I'm still working on. Obviously, you can go ahead and view the controls. I still need to actually remember to actually fix some of these descriptions and whatnot. And well, we can go ahead and start our program. We can load up any files. We can actually delete them if we want. And just go ahead and close. And well, we can actually do it. We have a shortcut, which is Shift Escape. And well, yeah, it's really amazing how far we've come. So here we also have a little vertex right there, just labeled as A. And we can go ahead and interact with it and get rid of it. And well, also can use the arrow keys if we would like. Now I'm absolutely terrible at this, so it's also a little dizzying for me to use the keys. You can use tab to switch modes. build our own graphs if we want. A little triangle here. We can also have like other things here. Let's say we want this, and well, if we wanted to, we could try to solve for the shortest path between these 2 points, but there should be no solution, so yeah. I should actually probably have that say not actually display 0. That's actually probably something I should do. I'll go ahead and do that right now. So I'll go ahead and exit the program, confirm. So yeah, let me go ahead and find the graph dice, the solver algorithm. Path solver. Yeah, path solver. I think this is the one. Then under, okay, this is the one that shows a path. When we do shortest path solver, there we go. If there is a found solution, now here's one thing I would actually like to know. How does the, okay, Dicester's algorithm, it will output a -1 if there's no solution. Else, and only if, whoops, that's not exactly what I want. Else if, I only want to do else if, because found solution, if it's equal to -1. Actually, whatever, we can, yeah, whatever, I guess we can just say else. Else, you want to do a shortest distance value dot text equals to, well, not found, so it's going to be no solution. And I guess I also can say path text dot text equals no path. There we go. And I kind of want to see what that looks like, so I'll go ahead and save. I'll go ahead and build. Just, yeah, because so you can see the much better look of everything. Going on 2-hour mark here, but it's okay. Doesn't matter too much. After all, we're just doing some small little details. I'm just building on like between these 2 vertices. The shortest distance is no solution. Exit program. Actually, there's this. Actually, it's because the path is, because the object, just because the path text is not visible, we actually have no reason to make it visible. So yeah, no solution. So yeah. Anyway, with that, I am probably going to end things off here. Again, I cannot stress how much I've finished in this series. I can't believe this is actually, I don't even count my my reaction time program as my first ever program, because to me it was kind of a lame program. It was something I just wanted to see if I can do, and then well, I finished it. So yeah, it was nothing else to do. I'm glad and I'm actually really happy with the outcome. However, for this one, well, I have to say, I actually I actually believe this to be my first ever program. It's definitely not as like elegant as many other first time programs, but it's something. And well, yeah, I'll see you guys probably on the last episode or the last live stream. And well, I'm not even sure how long that live stream is going to be. It might actually not even go to an hour, but hopefully it'll be enough time to have some fun. So yeah, that's really about it for now. So thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed.